We're good? All right. Hey, feels great, man, right? To get another, to sweep the weekend again. And that's hard to do. Man, it's hard to do, right? And I talked for, 24 hours as quick as we can about how good these guys were going to be. I mean, they since our last game, they've played in every single game they've had has been a one-possession game. And I was nervous, man. I was scared to death down that stretch because I know how good they are, how good they can shoot it. We were in foul trouble. We went small. We haven't done that since November. So I'm proud of our guys for figuring that out on the fly. And we stepped up and we did what we needed to. We made free throws. We turned them over 20 times. Scored 48 points in the paint, which is what we talk about. 23 points off turnovers. It's ACU basketball, and we've seen that the last 3 weeks. And if we keep doing that, then we can keep seeing results. Doesn't get any easier. Now we have to go on the road. But man, it feels a lot better to prepare for a road trip after a homestand like this.
You mentioned on Thursday Leo struggled a little bit in that game, and he was 19 tonight. What can you say about his performance?
I said the other night, I was proud of Leo for being, Cade's usually his biggest teammate or his biggest cheerleader. And Leo was his biggest cheerleader when Cade was having a great game the other day. And I truly believe this, man. That's why Leo goes out there and has a good game today. If Leo sits and pouts on Thursday, he doesn't come out and have the game he had today. But because he was a great teammate for somebody who's always a great teammate for him, he gets rewarded. It's funny how that works, right? And so I thought he was he had some mistakes. It didn't go his way early. Missed a couple chippies, and he's gone against a bunch of shot blockers here lately, and I think he's struggled a little bit. But early in the game, he did a good job of finding guys, and we got the ball moving, and that opened some things up. They stopped double teaming him, and now he's able to get some buckets at the rim. And so he created those opportunities for himself. Super proud of him. And then I'll say this, Cade came in again. Leo fouls out. Leo was in foul trouble. I was a little worried about the matchup because they went small. Can I play Cade, or Shy in that situation? And we put Cade in there, and he did. He rebounded. He blocked a shot and did some good things for us. So super proud of Cade as well.
Y'all led the whole game. How big is that for the confidence of the team?
Yeah, I didn't know we led the whole game, but that's good to know. I think it's just being consistent. It's what we talk about, being consistent. And we saw some adversity there in the second half. We talked about, just keep playing. We're going to see some adversity. Stick together. Keep our composure. Like I've told you, I need to work on that. I've been working on that. We've been holding each other accountable. A couple of them grabbed me tonight. I grabbed a couple of them tonight. But when we can do that for each other, that's why you can maintain your lead, right? But I think we've done that a lot lately. We've led start to finish in most of these games here in the last couple weeks. And I think that just shows, again, the grittiness of our team when we sub, when we bring guys off the bench, that we don't lose much, right? Because if we did, then we wouldn't lead start to finish.
Hey, Brett, talk about or tell us about just Braden's play of the game is the offensive rebound. Now,
Yeah.
Like 3 minutes left, he gets his body positioned the right way where he doesn't commit a foul, turns into points.
Yeah.
Go down, you get a stop. Rich comes back and gets a bucket. Go back up by 11 instead of being maybe.
Yeah.
One possession.
Yeah.
You're up by 11 again. Just tell us about that that span right there.
That's Braden's a real player, right? He's been a scorer. He's been our leading scorer in conference play. And tonight he didn't have it. Some of those shots he usually makes, he was missing, but he was still affecting the game in a positive way. And that's what we talk about all the time. When the shot's not falling, when things aren't going your way, you still have to affect the game in a positive way. And Braden is the prime example of that. I was so proud of him. That was a huge stop. I'm talking about the stop on the other end. Huge stop. He's going against their best player. We know they're going to ISO. That's not the matchup we really wanted. And then here goes Braden staying right in front, working on a drill that we work on every single day, chest up drill. Does that, knocks the ball out. Here we go. But then he had a couple. I don't know what he had for the game, but he had 3 offensive rebounds. I feel like all 3 of them were huge. So it makes me feel like he had 8 offensive rebounds. Just timely. Braden has grown into a player throughout the year, as Dontrez and Christian Alston and all these guys that, were, new players this year. They're not new anymore, right? But that's what happens is as the year progresses, they start to find their way. Braden is a prime example of that. Christian, so proud of Christian Alston, man, with what he's doing. He is helping us every single night. Dontrez makes big plays. Just all these guys are stepping up outside of our big 3 that we talk about all the time.
This is kind of looking back. Do you make those plays a month ago at the end to close that out?
No, we didn't. We had opportunities. We were in one-possession games a month ago. And we didn't make those plays, right? And I think that's just experience, and it's what I've been saying all year, that I believe in these guys, right? Like that the way they practice every day when things aren't going your way, you can usually tell, like, hey, man, this team's done. I've known this team was not done. I knew we had a run in us because of the way they approached every single day, and they're still approaching every single day. I mean, they were locked in all week, and I have no doubt they're going to be locked in next week. And win or lose, whatever, man, I'll battle with this team all the way to the end just because of that approach that they have.
You mentioned the winning streak. You win 5 in a row. Now you go on the road for two tough road games. How big is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's 5 in a row. What is it, 6 out of 7 or 6 out of 8? I like that even better, right? I mean, I think, it's great. I mean, that's what, February has been a good month for us. But it doesn't get any easier. I mean, Tarleton is, really good. Every single game we have with Tarleton is a battle. It's a knockdown, drag-out street fight, which are the games I like. But it'll come down to the wire. And we've struggled over there the last couple of years, to their credit. And then, of course, Saturday, UTA, we had a heck of a game. I mean, it was a great basketball game. One of the best basketball games in the WAC this year was right here in Moody Coliseum against UTA, and we came up short, And so, we're looking forward to having another crack at them. But, hey, if we want to continue to creep into that upper half of the league, we're going to have to go win a couple road games, And, if we don't, it's okay, but that's what we're trying to achieve. We want to get that highest finish we can. We want to be playing the best we can heading into the conference tournament, because that's really what matters.
Yeah. A game this year where it seems like an 8-point win seemed like it was one possession the entire second half.
Man, Juddy, man, Coach Judkins is one of the best coaches out there. The dude's like one of the all-time winningest coach in Utah or something like that. I mean, I think I read that just the other day. And he's such a good man. But man, he's got those guys playing. What we're talking about with our team. I mean, you're talking about since our last game, they've been in a one-possession game each game until tonight, and then they gave us a run for our money. And before that, they were in one-possession games. I mean, they're right there. That is a dangerous team in March for sure. So that's why I'm so happy right now. I mean, I was nervous all day yesterday, because I just know how good they are and how well coached they are. And I'm gonna beat Zach to it today. I want to call out Sub T and those guys again, man. They've been awesome. It affects the game, man, in a positive way. Like you can see our guys there at the end again, how excited they are. Our guys talk about it. They were in the bean, talking to all the students the other day, talking about how much they appreciated it because it means something, right? And I hope what we're doing means something to them. And when we all band together like that, man, it makes for a great atmosphere and it's a lot of fun. So super thankful to the Sub T guys, but also all the students that were there, and then all the people in Abilene, man, that keep coming and supporting us.